What's up guys, this is Vacuum Verdict here. Well, in today's video we have a vacuum saved. Two vacuums. So we got a Hoover Fold Away on the right and a GE, which stands for General Electric, I believe, on the left. So this was a online find and this was a Goodwill find. So we'll check out the Hoover Fold Away first. This machine I got off of another collector, I believe. And I got this because Hunter Green just so happens to be my favorite color, and I couldn't say no to it, so. And considering its condition, I had to jump on it. Now, it is pretty dirty. I am going to have to clean it and restore it, obviously, but yeah, not too bad. It's very similar to my other Fold Away. So, there's filter, probably going to change it. And there's another filter, again, probably going to change it. It's got a headlight right here, which I believe worked when I tested it. I did unbox it, but I did not do an unboxing video. Just didn't feel like it, so I decided to just include it in the vacuum saved. I have not done anything to this machine. This is exactly the condition that I received it in. And the seller did say it came with all the attachments. The only one that's not original is this dusting brush. I believe it is a Hoover dusting brush, just does not go to this model. So it does have everything else. It does fit on the hose though, so that's nice. Got a crevice tool, extension wand, and upholstery tool. And there's, actually that's the warning label. So obviously it's got the folding handle, which is nice. Now the only thing that's broken on it, which seems to be very common on these foldaways, there's a little plastic piece that the screws into, and I don't know if they just get really brittle, but obviously that's snapped. I can JB weld that, so that's not a big deal. In worst case scenario, I can't fix it. There is a separate housing for the brush roll, so this is not going to leak any airflow. So yeah, this side's okay. This side, I'm gonna have to fix it. Also has a very cool plastic brush roll with green bristles to match the vacuum, which is kind of cool. So go ahead and flip this over so you can see the sticker. So it is a model U5172-900, 12 amps of course, and I'm seeing 110600167526, so it looks like, I'm gonna guess November 2006 is when this was made. So not too bad. From what I remember, the brush roll has a bit of noise, so hopefully that's something I can repair. I believe the belt on this is good, but we'll see. So anyway, already got it plugged in. Let's see what this does. The motor sounds very healthy, but that brush roll has a lot of noise, so obviously I'm gonna have to look at that more closer, but anyway, it does work really well. Has good suction. So this I am going to keep in the collection. In fact, I'm probably going to keep this too, because from what I'm aware of, these machines are not very common anymore. In fact, I did not even know this existed until I saw it. So this is a GE 12 amp upright with 15-inch cleaning path. That's literally all it says. Now, I believe this is basically a Eureka Maxima. I believe what happened was Eureka let GE use their design, and these were specifically sold at Walmart for some time. And I know that because on the sticker, these were sold at Walmart stores. So, see, it is 12 amps as it states on the vacuum. Let's see. Sync serial number 0104. So I'm gonna guess 2001 is gonna be my guess. This is definitely an early 2000s machine. A very brittle one too, so yeah, never seen this machine before. It's very interesting. It's got a lever to take off the, and I thought this was bagless until I looked at it closer. But anyway, you twist this and then you can take out the bag door, which is in this very pretty translucent blue color with the lovely GE branding on it. It's got a bag in it, pretty full. Is there a filter in there? Yes, there is. So it's pretty clean inside here, not too bad. So obviously gonna have to get some bags for it. I believe there was a bagless version of this that's apparently rare. I don't know how accurate that is, but I do believe that they did make a bagless version that's supposed to be pretty hard to find. Anyway, it's got a power switch right here, which is kind of interesting. It's got a very basic handle with the top piece popping off, so I'm going to have to push that back in. And honestly, the only reason why I got it was because it came with all the attachments. I did not know that these were actually considered uncommon, or at least, you know, worth keeping. Because now that I own it and kind of see its very interesting quirks and features, I'm very happy I picked this thing up. But it does have all the attachments, so it's got its extension wand, which is actually 2 of them. As you can see, very Eureka-esque. Let's see. It's got the same logo right there. That just stores right here. Push it in. It's got the dusting brush, which again, very Eureka-like, and its crevice tool, which looks unused. It's dusty, but it looks like it's never been used. And yeah, it's got a cheap plastic hose on it, which again looks really much like a Eureka. And it's got a foot pedal that looks like a Eureka. So again, yeah, this was based off of a Eureka Maxima. So yeah. It also has a filter on the side, which definitely looks disgusting and probably needs replacing. Oh my. Yeah. And that's exactly why I film these videos outside, because look at that filter. That looks horrible. I don't know if you can find replacements for these. I would hope. But we're just going to stuff that in there and pretend we never saw it. if I can do it. Filming with one hand is always a pain. I don't use my tripod because I figure the videos are a little bit better when the camera is up close. But this thing is in pretty good condition. There's a few paint marks on it, but this thing's going to clean up very well. It's even got a bag check indicator. So, unfortunately, it does have one problem, and that is the foot pedal is indeed broken. So, with something that this old, it's not really a surprise. Yeah. So normally you would press that and then you would release it like any other vacuum, but as you can see, it doesn't work. So let's go ahead and see the bottom. Now, this was one of the reasons why I was very hesitant on picking this up, was the fact that we have a very worn out brush roll, and at the time I was not aware that this is basically a Eureka under the GE branding or GE name. But like I said, you can get brush rolls and, a few parts for these. It's got height adjustment wheels, again very similar to a Eureka. The belt feels pretty shot, so probably needs a new one. Anyway, despite the foot pedal being broken, it does stand up on its own, which is good. And the cord, which is in decent condition, it only has a few nicks in it, nothing major. Nothing too hazardous, so. Anyway, let's see what this thing does. It's probably going to spit out a bunch of dust. Yeah. My apologies for the background noise. It does work. It sounds very healthy. The headlight works too, which is nice. It even sounds like a Eureka. And the brush roll does spin. I don't really feel it agitating at all. But then again, the bristles are pretty worn. Let's see. So it will definitely need to be restored. It does need some work, but let's see, a brush roll, set of filters if I can find them, a belt, some bags, and this will be good to go. So there you have it. That's vacuum saved episode. I don't remember the number, but I will put it in the title. So there you have it. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys think, and have a good one. Peace.